On April 14, 2023, Crescent City held a festival commemorating the 10th anniversary of when a fishing boat from Takata High School of Rikuzentakata was brought to our town's shores by the aftermath of the 2011 tsunami in Japan. Named after the boat, the Kamome Festival was a day of awareness, education, fun, and remembering what led this piece of history to become a symbol for a lifelong sister city relationship between two seaside towns. March 11th, 2011 left a scar on both Crescent City, California and Rikuzentakata in the Iwate Prefecture of Japan. A 9.0 magnitude megathrust earthquake shook Japan's northeast coast, and the tsunami it generated decimated the Tohoku region. When the tsunami hit Rikuzentakata, it took almost 2,000 lives and destroyed their entire community and pine tree forest. What was left of the tsunami made its way to Crescent City and destroyed the harbor, with one life taken. While both communities were healing, a small boat from Rikuzentakata's high school maritime science class floated in the ocean for 2 years. On April 7, 2013, encrusted with barnacles, the boat was then discovered and cleaned up by Crescent City locals. This lone remnant of the worst natural disaster in Japan's history would lead to remarkable opportunities for Crescent City and Rikuzentakata, including continuous student exchange visits between Takata High School and Del Norte High School, the creation of a children's book about its journey, a sister city agreement, a documentary of this entire experience produced for the 2020 Olympics and Peacock, and this Kamome Festival, which will hopefully be an annual event for a long time to come. Redwood Voice spoke with Crescent City manager Eric Weir on what the Kamome Festival is all about and how our city celebrated.
You know, this is the 10th anniversary of the Kamome event, and so this is the celebration of Kamome and our sister city relationship with Rikuzentakata, Japan. This event has been planned for several months, and there's been several agencies that have been involved in the planning, really looking to celebrate the relationship of the sister cities, but also what it means. And that is about emergency preparedness. It's about the relationship between two cities that really had no idea, of one another until they were bonded through tragedy and through the 2011 tsunami. And out of that came hope and a look towards optimism towards the future.
One noteworthy event from the day was the unveiling of the Kamome mural, created by Harley Munger of Piece by Piece Pottery. Throughout the morning, this art and many other activities were used to teach the elementary students of Del Norte County about tsunami and earthquake preparedness. And so we spoke to Mayor Pro Tem Blake Inscore, who made the mural a teaching tool.
So are you ready to unveil this? I guess it's been out in the sun today already.
It has been. We had school children here for 3 hours this morning talking about it. They had activities in the cultural center. They got to meet with first responders, and then they finished their activity day here with the Sister City mural and making sure that we reinforced some of the things that they learned about tsunamis. Yeah, it was a great day.
Right. Oh, yeah. They were making go bags and stuff. I heard about that.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, it's amazing how many of the kids knew already about the story. Knew what Kamome meant. That means seagull. Knew what to do in case of a tsunami. It's really, really neat to see the kids learning and embracing it, and then to use art as a way to reinforce something that's really, really important.
Harley Munger, along with Laura Haben and a group of students from Del Norte High School's Japan Club, worked for over a year on the mural, which is typical for a project of this size. But for Harley and his wife Jill, this piece is different from previous projects they've worked on.
This one's different because my son's in it. My son was on that boat when that wave came through. He was out commercial fishing. And he said out there, it was like a high tide, it just raised the boat up. The buoys on the crab pots disappeared, and then they reappeared and they continued fishing, and then he didn't know there wasn't a harbor.
In honor of this festival and our growing relationship with Rikuzentakata, Piece by Piece Pottery has made a second identical mural that will be delivered to their delegation sometime this summer. To continue the celebration, along with another memento from the day.
And so we had a banner that we had all these kids sign. So there's going to be 1,000 signatures on this banner. That banner says, friendship that spans an ocean. And so we'll be able to give that back to them as a gift from all the students that are here today. Yeah, so that'll be kind of a nice piece for them to have, present to their kids at their high school and elementary schools, of a gift from us here in Crescent City to them there in Rikuzentakata.
The Kamome Festival concluded with an evening ceremony that had a virtual unveiling of the commemorative Kamome mural, a traditional Japanese taiko drum performance by Humboldt Taiko, and a film screening of the documentary. The first annual Kamome Festival was a lot of fun for the whole community, where everyone had the opportunity to learn about Rikuzentakata, disaster preparedness, and how our cities are connected by more than just tsunamis.
Well, our hope is that this could be an annual event, so that we would be able to have like the Kamome Festival, in which we would celebrate this relationship each and every year. But on the 10-year anniversary especially, it's important for our kids to understand what the relationship is, understand the emergency preparedness standpoint, and then we have several things that we'll actually be working on giving back to them, so that they can see that we celebrated this. So they're sending a delegation. It's the first delegation, or one of the first delegations, to come here after COVID. And so really, reestablishing that relationship after the whole world shut down is so important. And then we can launch into the future, and we can have more of these types of cultural exchanges between our kids and their kids and adults going back and forth. There's just so much to learn from each other.
It's so exciting, huh?
It is, and like I say, it's so much more powerful than simply just a boat and giving that boat back, because of all the symbolism that it has and all the things that we can learn from each other.